Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I did this just a couple of days ago, and then I started thinking a better way to do it. And I use red, which really makes it stand out. So if you didn't watch part one, I used a polygon. This time I'm going to use a circle or an ellipse, and I'm going to hit P. Then I'm going to get the distort tool, and I'm going to type in like 37, but then I'm going to add like that many. I'm going to see if I can make it a little bit sharper. So it's 46 and 4. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 points. But now I'm going to get the distort tool again. While I've still got it, I'm going to go right here to smooth distortion. Control D and make a duplicate alternate C, and I'm going to rotate it 10 degrees. Well, no, it's 18 degrees because it'd be 36 and half of 36 is 18. Now, if you watch the other part, I took a circle, a couple of circles. This time I'm just going to use the 3-point curve line, give a little bit of a curve, and then just do these two lines. I didn't get in them. I need to be kind of on that node. And you could change that up. Now take your virtual segment to, kind of mess that up right there. You could always grab your shape tool and put it there. Now take your virtual segment delete key and delete that. I'm going to use red again because it really came out good. So I'm going to go red, red. Nope, I didn't. I need to cut one more line out because it needs to go all the way to here. Red, red. I'm going to set my nudge factor 10 inches of good. Move that out of the way. Then I'm going to I don't ever delete stuff. I move it out of the way. Grab those two and nudge them back. There's still two parts. So I'm going to grab this part first with the pick tool, go to the interactive fill tool, and I want black on both ends to make it look like it's going under both sides. Now I'm going to have to spread them out a little bit, but I'm going to put red in the middle. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put red on both ends, but I'm going to put white in the middle. And white is going to give us that glow that looks like it's bending around like a piece of ribbon or metal. And then you could play around with this to your heart's content. And you could change your handle to make it kind of go along more so with a bend, but then you would probably need to move it up. Anyway, now group this together, Control G, Control D to duplicate, alternate C, and we rotated. So now we're going to rotate that 36 degrees. And look how easy that was. Saving the time of making that circle perfect. And I think it looks a lot better, and it looks a lot better in red. Anyway, hope that helped. Thank you for watching.